Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is Jonathan. This is episode 5 of my Farm Sim playthrough in Erlingen, and I'm very excited to be here today. Got a lot of fun stuff planned. I'm glad you stopped by to check it out. Let's play some Farm Simulator. All right, well, let's get started. So, you see, I'm here at David's farm supply store here, and we have got some new stuff. We have got our good old trusty truck that's hanging in there still. We have got some solid fertilizer that we might need later on today, and we have got a manure spreader trailer. I've never used one of these before. We're gonna see how it works. Might be spreading some manure today. I don't know if this truck is this trailer might be all this truck really wants, but we're gonna give it a shot, see if we make it home. Sheriff Miller or somebody coming at us. Telling us we can't haul a massive trailer with our little truck. Oh yeah, that'll work. How are things going for all you lovely people today? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday or whatever day it is you're checking this out. We are on the road. Not having a good time. Dragging the jack. We're gonna get there. Not sure what we keep on running over. Maybe it's just that jack catching on the pavement. I think it is. You gotta go faster. I'm sure we'll just find a chunk of wood to make up for all the trailer jack that we've tore off of there. The red car needs to give me some space. Whew. They're driving crazy today, aren't they? Oh, we're almost home. Doesn't like those hills, does it? Thing is, with this only having wheels in the back, puts all of that weight on the tongue. It's not having a good time. And if any of you guys tuned in for the last episode, you know we have got a mystery of some missing signs. Some of them signs that we had knocked down and we were hiding them. Well, they're gone now. And that's a mystery we're going to have to try to figure out, because they were there and now they're not. Oh, man, that was close. We're almost there, man. Hang in there. We got to get a better truck. Driving past our nice field of wheat there. It's growing up nice. And if you notice that big field next to us there, it's looking really nicely cultivated and plowed up. Wonder what's going on with that. I'm just kidding. I fully know what's going on with that. We bought the big field, guys. And farmer we bought that off of, she planted sugar beets over the winter. And so once she had harvested them, I thought it was a good time to buy the field, and I had her just go ahead and, she's got a really big cultivator. I just went ahead and had her, asked her if she would run that through the field on her way out. So it kind of gives us a jump start into our early spring oats, which is what we're going to plant in that field. All right, let's get this unloaded. Can we do this without breaking anything today? And in the last episode, I mentioned wanting to think about maybe streaming some other types of games. And I think I have come to a decision. I think I want to try doing a playthrough of Valheim in like 1 hour episodes. And I want to do some shorter streams with something competitive, maybe something I'm not super comfortable with, I think PUBG is definitely on the schedule for at least an episode or two, or a few quick streams. I think it would be entertaining to watch somebody play something they're not good at, which that would be the case. I am not very good at first-person shooters, but if I have to play first-person shooters, I love Battle Royale. It's a really fun way to play. I like looting. I like how we're all starting out with nothing, so we'll probably try a couple streams of PUBG. And it would also open up an opportunity to maybe get some guest gamers on the channel. People maybe want to play a little bit of PUBG with me. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. That will be coming soon. Chickens are still doing really well. Got some eggs here we might be able to take to the market. Chickens are going well. They're laying well. They're starting to pick up. Laying again in the spring here. It's still early March, but they're doing well. Which is fun to see. Fun to see little chicks as they grow up. And of course, Buell, he's over here just doing a fantastic job, aren't you, sir? Oh yeah, he's got all the food, and he really enjoys this tender spring grass, one of his favorite things. So he's all happy. He's a good horse. So we have got this manure pit here, and I talked to Miss Vaughn, that cattle farmer, and she made us a very good deal on a load of manure we can use for fertilizer. And she said she'll even let us borrow her tractor to drive it over here real quick, since we don't have a trailer yet. Like this small spreader is one thing, but we need a large trailer. So she's got that one big trailer she uses for hauling all her feed and all kinds of stuff. So she's gonna let us borrow that. We're gonna go grab some manure. But on the way, I got a call from the dairy. They were really happy with us delivering them that load of milk, and they said that if I could, they would not mind me delivering a load of cheese for them. Well, I guess they've got a trailer. He said his trailer loaded already, and it's all strapped down and ready. So we're just gonna go see if it is good to go. I guess he said they put all their cheese into big crates, and he just needs it delivered just across town, not very far, but it's down to the supermarket. And that supermarket is actually a regional hub for like a distribution. So it's a legitimate supermarket, but it also ships to a whole bunch of other locations. And one of the things they do is they are distributed for Baumert dairy, and especially Baumert cheese. And so we're taking a, he said it was a pretty big wagon trailer. Oh, he was not kidding. We got to take a look at this. That is a lot of cheese. All different kinds of cheese. Well, we better go get it delivered before it rains or something. I don't know why they didn't cover it up, but I guess some cheese can get pretty funky anyway, so it's probably not hurting anything. turned around here. We're gonna make a delivery. All right, see if the truck can handle it. Oh, that's a lot smoother. The fact that trailer's got 4 wheels instead of just 2, that's no problem at all. Run this down to the supermarket. Oh, sorry, buddy. Right. I really like this supermarket. For living in this town, they've got a bunch of fresh produce that they ship in, and they got a really good meat selection with all of the dairy farmers in the area. One of the things that they do, they don't make the cows milk very long. So as soon as their production starts to drop off, they butcher them. So we've got a really good supply of fresh beef, and so, which I'm a big fan of grilling out. I love grilling out steaks and smoking meat. That's a really cool opportunity here. This is the supermarket right to our left here. Well, looks like Sheriff Miller's in there getting something. Maybe he's getting himself a big old brisket. Something for the weekend. Get turned around. Oh. It's a difficult trailer to back up. I guess that's why those we'll just jackknife it a little bit. Ooh, tight. The guys from the dairy just said just leave the cheese out here on this loading platform, and that they would they'll come get it once they've well, it looks like everybody's coming out to help unload the load of cheese. We'll leave it here for him like he said. That's our first activity for today finished up. And we know where Sheriff Miller is for the day. We're at the supermarket. I wonder what he's getting. All right. Let's head down and see how Miss Vaughn's dairy is doing. See if she's got that load of manure ready for us. I think it's down this way. You know what? I think I might have gotten lost. Still getting used to some of the west end of town here. It's all kind of different. Spend most of my time on the other side of town. Anybody remember where her farm is? Hello, chicken. How's it going today? Glad you could stop by. We're in the process of trying to find that dairy farm again. I'm lost. We're on... Oh, there we go. I see it across the river there. Gotta get off of these dirt roads somehow and head back the other direction. I am doing very well, thank you. Enjoying a wonderful Saturday off of work. Playing some Farm Simulator. Excited about maybe getting to do some other kinds of streams, so I actually got a game a little bit last night with my brother, and he is a lot better. He's got better gaming instincts than I do, but we have a lot of fun when we get to play together. I think we finally found where we're trying to go. She said we can use her tractor as well. You about have to for that big trailer she has. Looks like her cows are doing well. They're all enjoying the springtime as well, you know. Springtime's a great time of year for a lot of things. New year, new possibilities, things getting planted. New generation of animals getting born. Good time. Hello, cows. Thanks for the manure. It'll get put to good use. So, chicken, have you gotten used to your new computer yet? Running well for you? All right. As soon as that traffic slows down, we're gonna jump out on the road and get this delivered. That is a lot of manure. Make sure and get our hazards on so everybody's aware we're a slow moving vehicle. Should be able to pull a right. This next stop sign. We'll be on our way home. Oh, you guys see that sign? Oh, we got it. You know the rules. All right, hang tight, lady. Well, it's gone. All right. Okay, I'm going. Give me a minute. I don't know where that sign went. It just sunk into the earth. The earth swallowed the sign. Oh yeah, he's definitely out and about. He was at the supermarket today. Not sure what he was picking up there, if it was some cheese or some meat. He's definitely out and about today. Have to be careful. You don't want no trouble. No trouble with Sheriff Miller. I was in town earlier this morning having some coffee. It's a small little restaurant, kind of a, back in the US we'd call it a diner, but it's a little bit different here. But still, a bunch of the farmers and everybody, before their day gets started, they go in there and have a cup of coffee together. And they were saying that there's some fantastic some fantastic fishing in the spring here. So if we get some of this, we get some of our work done, we might need to see about doing a little bit of fishing. They do a lot of stream and river fishing around here. I guess it's a pretty big deal for them. Looks like we missed a few weeds in our wheat field. Got a few weeds sticking up above everything else. I'm sure it'll be all right though. Whoa, man. I gotta be careful. That trailer's heavy. Pushing my tractor around. Right, we'll see if this will fit in our little manure pile here. All right. Let's see how this works. Well, there we go. Hopefully that'll be enough to do our field for the year. All right, well, let's run this trailer and tractor back to Miss Vaughn, the cattle farmer. Let's get back here and let's get some oats in the ground. A lot of the guys around here, they plant oats early in the year, and it lines up with some of their winter wheat. They kind of plant their wheat late and their oats early. I guess it works out pretty well when it comes time to harvest. Both those crops, they come ripe at about the same time. Wouldn't be a bad idea for us to pick up a trailer like this just for hauling any random stuff we need for the farm. We definitely need to pick up some of that Bomber cheese we delivered once they get it all packaged up. When you go back and check it out, it's fresh cheese. And another piece of equipment that I got for this springtime is a pressure washer. We're going to be doing a lot of work and our equipment and vehicles are going to be getting dirty. It's important to keep them clean. I'll be excited to try that out yet. Give it a shot and see how it goes. What a beautiful, beautiful spring day. Looks like a bunch of the farmers that are out in the field spreading lime. All these fields that are all white, they just spread lime on them. Alright, we'll just leave this trailer out here in the grass for her to put it back where she wants it. I don't know if she's hauling feed again or if she's delivering more manure, so we're just going to leave it right here for her. We'll bring her some eggs or something as a thank you. She gave me a really good deal on that. Let's hurry home and try out that new pressure washer, see if we can wash our truck up. Thanks again, cows. Got a nice yield sign here. Make sure nobody's coming. We'll get going. That was hard to do. Right, we're almost home. Maybe in another couple months I might actually know all the roads around here and not get lost so easily. About time to mow the grass again. Oh, I gotta show you guys this too. You guys remember we took our first batch of honey, we took over to Bernie for giving us those hives. He gave us 2 hives, and those bees are starting to ramp up now. Springtime's to start coming out, and spring flowers, and so spun down a batch of honey here and hoping to actually have enough honey this year to actually start making some money on it. Maybe we can expand that and get a few more hives. Now let's wash this truck up. Got this water tank here, and you can see all that bed is just filthy, and definitely time to wash our truck. You know, I've always said I wanted to upgrade our truck. I'm kind of becoming partial to this thing. It just runs. Beautiful old truck. And now it's a clean, beautiful old truck. All right. Park the truck out of the way and let's see if we can get that manure spreader loaded up. Talking to David about trying to sell this mower back to him. He doesn't want it back. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Getting our nice, good, big old Fenton tractor. Let's go hook up to this manure spreader. Hopefully the skid steer is going to be tall enough we can load this with our skid steer. Farm tech. But a good skid steer on the farm is a really important tool. It can do a little bit of everything. Oh, that's heavy. See about. I think it'll be plenty tall enough. Oh, there's a bar on the top, the front there. You can square up on it a little better. Let's try that. Nice. A lot better than using a shovel, I'll tell you that. I was up there having coffee with some guys this morning, and some of the guys from Dallas Construction were in there. They were going to go out on a big job. They're building a barn today. Just getting started with big old implement barn. He said that he really likes that kind of work because how quick they can knock it out. They do a pretty good job. Pretty quick with it, I guess. Alright. We're gonna leave our skid steer out. Might need to come back and fill it again. This fence got no problem hauling that. Yeah, they did a great job on my grain bins here. So let's see how this spreader works here, guys. Well, there it goes. Gonna try to do a pretty light application here. The good thing about spreading some manure is that it'll take some of the cost out of our solid fertilizer that we're putting in our planter. We won't have to spread that as thick. We'll just do a real rough coverage just to kind of get some nutrients back into this soil. She planted sugar beets, like I said, this winter. I'm gonna be pretty hard on the soil, so it'll be good to get some. Be good to get some nutrients back in there. I love the idea of, growing crops from the soil, feeding them to the animals, and then returning their waste back as fertilizer. It's a really good way to kind of bring the whole story full circle, full circle. But it sure does stink. Where it comes time for planting and cultivation and stuff here in the whole town kind of smells like a barnyard. So what kind of games do you guys like to play? You guys want to comment or chat and let me know what kind of games you guys are into when you guys get a chance to play some video games. I'm partial to survival games, which we're going to talk about that whenever we get into some Valheim. Some of the things I like about it and reasons why I find it so enjoyable. All right, this tractor will really move. All right, let's go get another load of manure here. We're gonna get this spreader working hard today. Working hard. I think Buell wants to come help us. Woo. Skid steer's getting away from me a little bit, guys. I put too much manure in it. There we go. I was talking to Nicholas down at the he was up for coffee as well this morning. And I guess in the springtime they kind of shift over into a different, they don't harvest as many trees in the springtime. It's normally a fall and a winter part of their business. He said he's got a lot to get ready for the next season. I guess he's looking to expand and have like a whole nother crew, have multiple crews by the time next fall comes around. He's been wanting to have two crews instead of just one harvesting trees. He's looking at expanding and buying some more wooded areas. He says most of the time he leases it. He leases the ground. Kind of good for everybody. All right, I think that'll be enough for now. I'd like to get that field planted as well today. And I know I've said this before, but if you guys get the opportunity to play, where did we? Oh, that's right. It was all the way down at the end there. You guys get a chance to play Farm Sim with a steering wheel, it makes it a lot more fun, I think. Right. The soil is pretty rough. I'm sure it'll smooth out once we get that planter across it. Got a lot of plans for our farm. We get bigger and a lot of cool stuff we can get into. I wouldn't mind working a root crop, potatoes or sugar beets into our rotation. For now, I think we're going to plant wheat and oats for our livestock, our horse, and then once we've got a good store of oats, we'll be able to bring some more horses onto the farm. Of course, our chickens, we'll only get more and more chickens, and we'll need plenty of feed for them. Love to build a maintenance shed so I can start doing some of my own maintenance on my vehicles and equipment. It's an important part of keeping a farm running well maintained equipment. A lot of traffic out today, don't you think? Springtime, everybody's busy. We are well in the middle of fall where I'm at, enjoying the cooler weather. Nice change. All right, guys, let's go load this one more time and we'll plant. Yeah, I mentioned to the guys from Dallas Construction that I got some demolition I want done out here. I'd like to redo this gate. Talked about that before. That gate's not going to be big enough for some of the equipment I'm planning on getting. The more land you have, the more bigger equipment has to be. last weekend I had the opportunity to spend a bunch of time with some family that came in from out of town. It's a lot of fun to get to see them and catch up. They all seem like they're doing really good, and their families are growing, and children are getting big. I have the privilege of having a really large extended family. A lot of very high quality people in that group. Very, very fortunate. I think we can squeeze a little bit more in. Let's get one more bucket's full, and we'll call that good. Looks like I might need to get a shovel and clean up around this pit. Some of it kind of spilled over there. That's always fun. Shoveling manure. Having a good family is worth a lot. I know, Buell, I'm hurrying up, man. I can only go so quick. I'm so excited about this big field. I think we're going to make a lot of money off of this field in the years to come. And I'd love to have my own cattle barn as well. I don't know if I'd want to raise dairy cows or feed cows, but that's definitely something I want to look into. There's something really satisfying that as our farm's getting bigger, more and more of our time and effort is placed into our own property and our own adventures. I love helping my community out here, and just got a fantastic community of people, and I'm really excited to invest into my own little piece of it. I don't know if we'll quite be able to get all this done here, but we'll call it good enough. No matter where we run out, we'll just be thankful for the opportunity to be able to get some good quality fertilizer, natural fertilizer. And that's another reason why I did pick up a few bags of solid fertilizer, because I didn't know how far this one load of manure would get us. If we were to get into, instead of like this solid manure, if we were to get into slurry manure, those slurry spreaders, they really cover a lot wider area. Less up and downs in the field, you know. All right, well, she's empty. That load got us, the load of manure got us pretty far. Got to remember that we might need to buy 2 next year. Next season we plant. And if you guys are interested in some of the other content, some of the other games I'm going to be playing, you can subscribe and put notifications on so you can be there while I make a fool out of myself. Oh my goodness. Those competitive first-person shooters are just brutal sometimes. All right, we got a brand new manure trailer. Let's keep it clean. A lot easier to keep it clean. Waiting for it to get too nasty. All right, we'll park this back over here. I'm not sure where a good... Oh, maybe I can just park it right back in. What I'll try to do. We'll try to park it way back in there, right behind that water tanker. See if we can do this without running into Buell's fence. Buell likes making fun of me when I can't back a trailer up, right? I'd like to see him do better, though. There we go. I think that'll be just fine. Ooh, that's a tight fit. And if we can get a bigger shed for our equipment, we won't have to be so picky about where we put it. We can have more options. All right. Let's get this thing filled up with seed and some fertilizer, and we are going to plant some oats. Drop the bucket, pick up our forks. All right, looks like that topped off pretty quick, I think. Is it full? We'll check and make sure it's full first. It is not full. Let's see if we can get some... Or why it doesn't want to... Right from the back here. Oh, it's just really picky. There we go. Alright, so we took the rest of that bag. Now let's grab some fertilizer and we'll fill up the other half of that planter and we'll get in the field. Get some work done, you know? Been too lazy this winter. Another thing I'm really missing is I'd like to get a dog. A good farm dog for the old place. To get this big bag high enough, I have to get it out at the end of the forks, I think. All the way up. Oh, come on. Oh, that is intense. Now, why is it not unloading? It's always kind of funny when stuff does not work. It does not work the way you want it to. All right, we're gonna have to do this the easy way. It looks like, guys. Going the easy route. Okay. I don't know why it would not want to unload. Maybe I just didn't get it. Maybe I wasn't able to get it high enough. Maybe I need to like build a ramp. Or buy the fertilizer in bags or a pallet instead of the big bags. Or get a different loader where I can raise it up higher. That could be an option. Right. My favorite part. Let's go plant some. Let's go plant some oats. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll do 2 rounds. I think we'll do two rows around, and we'll figure out a good place. And oh, I forgot, it's tight. Oh man, scuffed my tire. Forgot how tight that gate is. Oh, just let me double check. There have been times where I've planted the wrong. All right, we are planting oats. All right, we are moving. Planting food for Buell. This tractor sure is a lot better than that old Volvo we started out with. Anybody who's watching who does farming in real life, I want to say thank you very much. Because I only have to do this whenever I'm in the mood to play my game. You guys do this for real, and it is a lot of work. And we appreciate it. Our grain bins kind of ended up into our field a little bit. Maximizing our land usage, planting right next to it. Missed one little spot there. I think we'll call it okay. Nope, we can't. That's going to drive me crazy. Let's see if we can get it there. That's a lot better. It's the little things, you know. It's the little things that'll drive you crazy. Nice. All right, we'll go all the way around another time, and these turning radiuses are honestly not bad. I don't think I'm technically supposed to drive in a circle like this, but working out pretty good. If I was to guess, this is going to be enough oats for Probably 3 horses for a whole year. I feel like buying this field is a big breakthrough. Big breakthrough for our farm. We had some really good interactions with our neighbors in town. All right, what if we do this? What if we take strip down the middle? Do like an S pattern up and down the field. Since we can see so well what's planted and what's not, might be a really good way to do it. Lady I bought this field from, she plowed it deep. You can see that's a lot of texture. Good way to reset the soil and it's ours to take care of now. Oh, missed a little piece there. Yep, nothing like a good jackknife. There we go. Yeah, I've never done any farming in real life, but I can only imagine how tough it can get. What kind of challenges they deal with. And don't worry, we'll come back for that little piece, I promise. It takes so much faith to be a farmer in real life, I would think. Trusting that your equipment will do what it's supposed to do, the soil will do its part, the seed, the weather. So many different opportunities for things to be difficult. I'm sure. Tell you what, this Fendt, it does not mess around. It makes short work of this planting. Good tractor. One of the things I'm worried about is when it comes time for us to harvest all this grain, I cannot afford, even though we have that line of credit, a lot of that's spoken for different projects and other equipment. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to afford a harvester this year. Might have to find somebody who's willing to let us borrow their harvester. Maybe I can ask around and find somebody who's going to be having harvest come ripe similar time as me, and maybe I can work out a deal, do some work for them to let me use their harvester for an afternoon. It wouldn't take very long to harvest these fields. Another great opportunity to make a new friend and interact with the community here. And if not, maybe I'll just see if David can keep his eyes and ears out for a good deal, the good sale on a used harvester. All right, guys, we're getting there. A few more up and downs, and we're going to be all planted. And if anybody wants to comment on the actual appropriate way, the right path I should have taken running a planter like this, I'm open to feedback. Or if there are any other activities in Farm Simulator that you guys want to see. Oh, it looks like... Well, that's interesting. We must have ran out of... Yep, when you go get some more seed. Kind of interesting. It ran out right at the end of that row, which is pretty funny. Yeah, we got to get rid of that fence. Maybe that tree. Get that tree chopped down and get rid of that fence so we have a little more maneuverability around our farm here. Whew, tight fit. So I only used about half of the fertilizer. We were able to turn the fertilizer usage down because of the manure we spread. But let's grab this other pallet of seeds and we'll go out there and we'll get that field finished up. Been a long day. We've had a lot going on. There we go. Nailed it that time. Have to work out a deal with David and get some more seed as well. we can get to a point where we don't actually buy seed and we can actually buy it in bulk, would be good. Probably save us a bunch of money. All right, let's go finish this up. Can't wait to fill those grain bins with oats and wheat that we worked hard to grow. Beautiful landscape, beautiful place to work. What a view. You're sitting in a tractor. What a view to look at. Those mountains are just beautiful. The bustling town and all the traffic and everybody getting stuff done. Oh, that was good. It was a good turn, guys. I'm happy with that. I try to be efficient with every pass that you make up and down the field. Saves you time and seed and fertilizer. There's nothing more frustrating than missing one little piece and having to back up or turn around and go back and get it. Like that. You see that one little chunk that did not get planted? Oh, it's so satisfying whenever you actually get all these rows all matched up and you're getting to the end of the process. One of the parts of this game that's really interesting is the seasonal growing. So every single crop has got a time period that you can plant and then time period where you harvest. I'd be curious if in real life oats are that much shorter to grow from planting to harvesting. That's the way it actually really is, because the growth cycle for oats is really short in the game. All right, we'll get that one little piece that didn't get planted last time. Get this wide part. See if we can turn around. Oh, we're in the home stretch now, guys. I love the little turnaround trails that are made from the tractor and planter. They're really fun to watch them. Oh, I don't think we're quite going to be able to do it in one more. Oh, it's no, not quite. We'll favor the right side. Come back for one more pass. We'll get the equipment all washed up. And of course, Buell has to come out and see the new field. He'll feel very left out if we don't take him for a quick little ride to check out the new field. He likes being part of everything, so make sure he stays included. Go wash our equipment up and drop it off. Getting a little more comfortable driving around. Whew. It's so tight. We have got to get a bigger gate. Or maybe just a different entrance, or put our equipment into a different location, but we have got to figure something out there. All right, you can see how much dirt we got on this planter. We need to get that cleaned up. Go ahead and hose off the tractor as well here. I take good care of our equipment. Take care of it, it will take care of us. So, that is some grime there. Interesting to know the connotations of the two words dirt and grime. Because grime seems so much more intense than just dirt. All right, I like it. I'll take us a couple tries here. Or we might just nail it. Oh, messed it up. Well, I think that's good enough for who it's for. Buell, are you ready to go on a quick ride, buddy? I got something to show you. I think you're going to like it. It's a field. Well, I don't want to give away any secrets, but it's a field that I think you're going to like. Now that it's getting warmer too, we might be able to take the dirt bike out sometime soon. Oh, I forgot he does not like trees. Okay. All right, Buell, how are we going to get past this, buddy? You just turn around. We'll go around the other way. Sorry, I forgot you don't like those branches hitting your face. All right. Look at this, Buell. This field is planted with oats, just for you. What do you think of it? It's a good field, isn't it? All right, well, you just hang tight real quick. Well, from me and Buell, thank you guys so much for watching, for checking it out. It's a lot of fun to get to play these games that I enjoy. It's even more special when I get to share them with people who are very supportive and very kind. So another thing to remember is to stay tuned for some other different kinds of games. Definitely probably some PUBG, and I think we'll try a playthrough of Valheim. So if you guys are interested in those things, keep an eye out and check them out. Let me know what you think about them. I'll leave you with one quick... Well, we'll see you, chicken. Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate you. I'll leave you guys with one quick thought. Notice effort in your life whenever there are people who make an effort to be part of your life and to give input and to be part of it. That's worth a lot. It's a very valuable thing to have people who want to be part of your life, and finding a way to reciprocate that in a way that's meaningful. That's how relationships and that's how communities are built, is by people prioritizing to be part of each other's lives. And it's a good reminder for myself as well to notice and appreciate effort where we see it. Well, until next time, my name is Jonathan, and I'm just a guy playing games.